Hello, beautiful friends. It's Monday. I wanted to come to you and talk to you about some ways that you can shift your vibe during this time when things get a little bit anxious or fearful. So, two times today. One was a personal time where I felt very anxious very suddenly, and I was able to stop those feelings. And then a second time was in a group setting when I was working with a group. So, basically, what you got to do is you got to stop and you got to pause and you got to move through it in a different way and accept it and change the vibe. So how do you change the vibe? So I received a text message today that made me feel really scared, and I reacted to it. And as I am a therapist, other therapists are like, oh, he needs to talk to someone. So they asked me to talk to them, and we sat down and I did a few deep breaths. I closed my eyes. I went to the source of where the anxiety was. When I get anxious right above my stomach, and I basically acknowledged the fear that was bubbling in my body, and I pretended that it was a tornado, and then around me was another tornado going a different direction, sweeping it out of me. And by acknowledging it, breathing deeply, and changing my focus, I was able to move out of that fear. Another time today, I was working with a group of people, and they were unruly, and they weren't paying attention, and they were being loud and obnoxious and talking over me, and I was about over it. And but I could sense this palpable fear in the room, this anxiety, this I could feel it. I could totally feel it, and I thought that the best way to handle the situation was to change the vibe. So I asked them if they would be willing to do a short meditation, because I know that when you pause and get rid of all this stuff that's out here and move everything in here, there's a shift. So we paused, we meditated, and after the meditation, everybody cooperated and everybody was great, and I got really great feedback from people, and the whole vibe changed. So the moral of this story is if you are feeling panicked, panic attack, anxiety, fear, I totally get it. You have to do whatever you can to change your vibe. So change your vibe, sparkle up, and move through these things that are happening. Remember, you have to feel it to heal it. So you have to acknowledge it, you have to accept it, and then you have to make peace with it. And then hopefully by changing your vibe, your fear goes away. I am anxious to hear how you guys are changing your vibes and getting through this time, because all you have to do is pause, and it's going to be okay. Thank you.